Hey, Hustler. Hey, Hustler. Oops, I gotta turn my volume down. Oh, God. Hey, Deb. Hey, ladies. I almost did not go live. I debated. I was like, I'm gonna save it till tomorrow. So I thought, well, I will for a little bit, I guess. Normally, I don't usually go live on Fridays. I don't know. I think I did last week. I don't remember. Congrats, Deb. See, I told you it would be fine, didn't I? I told you. I told you it would be fine, Deb. Oh, I forgot my rings. Oh, what is going on? Oh, I got a YouTube message. What is this? Error. Send one stream to the... Stupid YouTube. Send one stream to the... I already start with a technical issue. Oh, I don't know how long it'll work because I have no idea how to mess with that right now. So, if you're just entering, please read the pin message below. Do not put your questions in the chat. Thank you. Hey, Miss Fran. Hi, Anita. Anita wants on the list. Did you see mine? Why do you think that, Hustler? Who? Oh, I gotta add Anita. Saying my stream health is poor, so I don't know. Who knows? It might. If I disappear, that's why. His YouTube has given me a weird message, so. I don't have time to be messing with it, or I don't feel like it, I should say. Something in my OBS. Oh, I should have seen that one coming, Hustler. I should have seen that one coming. Yeah, it is Fran, but it's like it says something about stream Earl, put a backup in there, blah blah blah, yada yada. Oh my god. I was like, no, I don't feel like doing all that. So it is what it is. So if I vanish, that's why. It's never done that before. I was like, what the hell is that? Deb's just making sweets all the damn time, I swear. Like every day Deb is making some kind of sweets. Yeah, Fran wants Deb to adopt her so she can eat sweets. Homemade sweets, cinnamon rolls. Hmm. I'm not big on sweets. I'm not a big sweet eater person. Some stuff, yes. Chocolate chip cookies, Oreo cookies. Other than that, eh. Oh, and chocolate cake with chocolate frosting. We got Deb over here baking stuff, and we got MD doing his video now on his healthy food. I was like, oh my god. Doing push ups. I don't crave sweets at all. Like maybe once a year. And if I do, it's like cake with frosting. Joe A.O., didn't you have a different name? Did you tell me a different name the last time? Because I thought you had, but I can't remember what it was. Hang in there, Anita, okay? Anita, you're first. I'm just kind of like, I just got on here, so I'm kind of chilling for a minute. Firmino, okay, that's what it is. I knew there was something different. Hustler, do you want me to add you? Where did she go? I'm gonna add you after Firmino. Well, do you want me to take you off the list? Firmino, there'd only be one person ahead of you. So it's up to you. I can leave you on there or take you off. Yes, you're third. I don't like those new symbols for the wrenches. I don't like them. Just my opinion. I don't like them. They look weird to me. Why do they gotta keep messing with stuff? Why can't they just leave it like a wrench? Well, you don't need it now, Deb. Well, I think the... Oh my god, is this melting this? I'm gonna move that away further. Paranoid is gonna melt my... Hey, Gray Lunar. Okay, I'm gonna add you. Dizzy. Firmino, did you still want to be on the list, or do you want me to take you off? One more second, Anita, okay? Give me one more minute. Hi, Chelsea. Dizzy, I've got you on there. Firmino must have left. Chelsea wants to be on the list. Here I'm thinking it would be a slow night on a Friday. I think Firmino left, so I'm going to cross out or circle Firmino, I guess. Okay, Anita, go ahead with your question. Hopefully my nails dry, because my nails screwed up just as I was getting ready to go live. Gray Luna Faye, I already added you. You're on there. Hey, Sonal. Sonal wants to be added. I'm adding you, Sonal. For February 18th? Okay. All right, Anita. Energy between Anita and Himanshu. For February 18th. Y'all are specific with your dates. February 18th. Not yet, Gray Lunar. Don't post your question until I call your name, okay? Because then if I have to ask a question to whoever I'm reading for, I can't see it. So just hang on to your question until I call your name. Right now, the list is Anita, I'm doing her now. Hustler, Gray Lunar Faye, Dizzy, Chelsea, Sonal. Oh, you're going to where he works? Okay. That's okay, Gray Lunar. So, Anita, you already know him? I can't remember. Okay, so you do know him. Okay. All right, let's see. Energy between Anita and Himanshu, February 18th. Luxie, not too long. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. About 5 people now. 6 counting the one I'm getting ready to do. Okay. Energy. Oh, jeez. Oh no, Anita, the cards are flying out already. Energy between Anita and Himanshu, February 18th. High Priestess in reverse, Ace of Swords. The Empress. Ooh, that's good. Clarify the High Priestess. Hey, Eliza, I'm adding you. Okay. Clarify the High Priestess. Oh, 10 of Cups in reverse. Queen of Cups. Clarify the Ace of Swords. Knight of Cups. Judgment. Anita, I feel like it sort of feels like Miss Gallner's here. She's here. I'm all right. I haven't seen you for a bit. Anita, it feels like there could be something that I don't know if he says something to where you kind of okay, Gallner. I got you on there, Gallner. I think you missed the last 2, Gallner. Anita, I kind of feel like he may say something to where you kind of go, oh, I don't know if I like that or not. Do you know what I mean? Almost like you may get a certain feeling or something he says you may not understand, like you're not clear about what he says. I mean, on his part, you know, we've got the Empress here, which is really good. But I feel like he may say something to where you're kind of, it's almost like you're gauging what he's saying. You're kind of taking it all in. Do you know what I mean? Conversation, whatever. So there may be something where you kind of wonder or question kind of what he says or how he says it. Something to that effect. There's like the Judgment here. High Priestess is here. So maybe something like he makes a comment or says something to you and you're kind of going, you know, I'm not sure if I kind of understand that completely or it's not completely clear what he's saying. Let me get and see what I get on the Empress. Thanks, Gray Lunar. Yeah, it's one of my favorites. Okay, 4 of Cups. Two of Swords. And I feel like Anita, I feel like he'll definitely, it feels like there's definitely interest from him. I don't know if this is confusion. Clarify the Two of Swords. 5 of Cups. Okay. He may have, so I feel like he, you know, he definitely has interest towards you. You'll feel it when you go see him. But I feel like there may maybe like past experience he's had or a past relationship, something here. I don't know if he brings it up or what that situation is. Um, but it feels like he's going to be a bit cautious somehow. Bit of cautiousness, okay? Other than that, it looks good. I just feel like there may be something he says where you kind of go, like, I wonder what he means by that. Oh my God, my voice is not good tonight. Probably because I was dusting stuff and stirred it up. Anyway, so I feel like there might be just something he says to you that may seem a little confusing or maybe unclear when he says it, that kind of thing. But other than that, I think he'll definitely be interested in you. Will it grow or end? Let me see. Okay, so will the relationship keep growing or will it end? Let's see. Strength in reverse. I feel like it'll grow. 8 of Pentacles. That means putting in effort. Strength in reverse. There could be times where it gets a little iffy. But I feel like it'll still grow. Hey, Beanish. Beanish is here. Beanish has arrived. All right, Hustler, you are up, ma'am. Hustler is up. Eliza, you're on the list. Right now I have Hustler, Gray Lunar Faye, Dizzy, Chelsea, Sonal, Eliza, Gulner, Beanish. You're on there, Eliza. You've been on it. Okay, Anita, I can only ask so many questions just because I've got the list here. So I kind of got to keep the readings shorter. Just so I can, like, keep the readings moving along. But it does seem good. But I think there might be something he says that's confusing to you or something. Meet? What does that mean, Hustler? Did I miss the rest of your question? Hustler, what is your question? You're confusing me. Meet. What does that mean? Yes, you. There's only one Hustler here. Hey, Veronica. Yes, what is your question, Hustler? My gosh, this candle is bright on the camera. Okay, Veronica, I'll add you. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You got about 7 people ahead of you, Veronica. Oh, is she going? Okay, duh. All right. Okay. Okay, Anita. That'll probably be tomorrow night. So if you want to ask about the number thing tomorrow night, you can. I just can't do like multiple questions in one reading. And keep everybody waiting. Okay. All right. Will she text Hustler Super Bowl day? Well, she text Hustler. 9 of Cups in reverse. Four of Cups in reverse. I think she will, but I think she's still kind of struggling emotionally. However, I feel like she's still been like thinking about you or the connection. And then we have the Sun card, which is the happiest card in the deck. Clarify the Nine of Cups. Let me see. Eight of Swords in reverse. Eight of Swords in reverse with the Lovers in reverse. The hell's going on with this reading, hustler? Nine of Cups in reverse. Eight of Swords in reverse. Something here like... Let me clarify that Lovers card. Clarify the Lovers. Two of Cups in reverse. Holy shit. Excuse my language. Like her emotions, so I feel like she's had anxiety. Like Two of Cups in reverse with the Lovers in reverse. I don't know if this is about you or about the other person. You know that other person. If that's not going well, this is an energy, these two cards of a connection not going well. Along with anxiety and emotional upset. Tell me more about the Four of Cups. Queen of Cups in reverse. Ace of Cups. Oh. King of Cups in reverse. Girl. Yeah, she's going to text you. What about the Sun? The World in reverse. Unfinished business. Hangman, she's been thinking. Seven of... Okay. Yeah. I'd say the odds are in your favor. Ace of Cups, she could be offering you something. What the something will be remains to be seen. World in reverse, unfinished business. She's been thinking a lot. Hey, Zara. Yep, let me put you on there. So, like I said, I don't know if it's the other situation that's making her unhappy, or if she's just thinking about your connection that you had. But she feels off emotionally, like emotionally upset. And I feel like she's going to want to talk about it or apologize. Hangman is gaining new perspective. It's like thinking about it, taking a step back, thinking about, you know, what happened, that kind of energy. Hey, Kinza, all my regulars are showing up. So I think I think she will, for sure. And it might be kind of intense. I'm just going to say that. Like, it feels like more than just some fluffy text message. You know what I mean? Like, feels like there's going to be a lot to the text. Well, you might want to prepare yourself. Okay, I'm going to add you. You're after Kinza, you're after Zara. Oh, there goes my damn cat acting up in the other room. Like, I'm about to whoop my cat's butt. No, I'm not really going to whoop him, but I have to say that because he makes me mad. Crowley Oliver. Yeah, you know you're in trouble. God. I had to walk away. I forgot what I was gonna say now. This is my cat. Like she may just text and say, "Hey, can I talk to you? Can I call you?" You know, something like that. Like, it may not start out intense, but I don't know. I think she's been doing a lot of thinking. Let me put it that way. Okay, Gray Lunar Fae, you are up. Then, so I have Gray Lunar Fae is next. Dizzy, Chelsea, Sonal, Eliza, Gulner, Beanish, Veronica, Zara, Kinza. I'm planning on meeting up with some new friends next month. Can you tell me how my time with them will go? You better let me go. You better let me know. Ugh. Maybe she'll be tongue-tied because that sentence did not come out well when I just said that. Planning on meeting up with some new friends next month. Okay. Oh, that was for Hustler. Luna Faye or Gray Luna. Why can't I? There's communication issues going on. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. Nothing I'm saying is coming out properly. What is going on? Jeez. Gray Lunar Fae, are these online friends? Like, are these people you know from online somehow? From other lives or something online? Okay, I got that feeling before I even started pulling the cards. My friend likes Instagram and I can't stand it. I don't even... Like, my friend met a bunch of other people that have Cocker Spaniels and they do this whole Secret Santa thing where they send each other dog stuff, and I don't know. I just don't like Instagram. I don't know. I don't know what it's about. I just don't like it. It's not my thing, I guess. Okay, Gray Lunar Fae wants to know. I don't do well with quick like, I don't do well with YouTube Shorts or like Instagram stuff or TikTok. Like, I don't do well with quick, you know, short form content. I do better with the long form. Because, like, the short form, it's like you go from one video to the next video. Like, it actually makes me anxious. I don't know. It just makes me anxious. I just rather watch a 20-minute video or something. I don't know. But I'm old, so you know. That's from an old perspective. Yeah, it just makes me anxious. Okay, so how will gray lunar phase meeting go? Now, I'm actually old. I'm old in physical years old. I don't, not just an old soul. I'm old. I wish I was young, but nope. Those days are gone. Okay, how will our meetup go? Alright, King of Cups in reverse. Let's see. Or, oh, that's the Knight of Cups, not the King of Cups. Oh, Magician. Okay. Magician is good. Yep, Orion. Give me a second. I'll put you on there. 4 of Pentacles. I've got you on there, Orion. Clarify the Knight of Cups. 6 of Cups. I feel like it's going to feel very awkward at first. You know, like when you meet them. I feel like there'll just be a period of, you know, like, oh, you know, this is kind of awkward. I know them, but I don't know them kind of thing. You know what I mean? Like meeting them for the first time. But after that initial awkwardness, I think it'll feel like you've known them for a very long time. So it will feel different, you know, because it's a change from your typical how you meet people. But I think after that, it'll, you know, you'll feel like you've known them for quite a while. Clarify the Magician. Oh, Knight of Swords. I don't like the Knight of Swords in this deck. Staring at me. Okay, let's see what else. 5 of Cups. Clarify the Knight of Swords. Oh, Knight of Pentacles. Interesting. I don't know. There's people showing up in this reading, that's for sure. Lots of changes. Wheel of Fortune, Fate, Destiny. So I have this Knight of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles. Could be male, could be female. Tarot doesn't have gender. I don't know what. I don't know if these are people who are going to like you. Knight of Swords could be a younger than you. Knight of Pentacles could be, well, they'd be younger than you also. Or if they're not physically younger, they could be less mature, just younger in general, younger energy, younger spirit. Knight of Swords is very, you know, they use their brain a lot. They use their intellect, okay? Knight of Pentacles is very grounded, calming, focused on material things or financial types of things. So I don't know if these are people you will meet, part of the people that you're meeting, who these people are. I'm taking it as people you're going to meet there because your question was about, you know, how's the meeting going to go with your new friends. And it's here with the Magician. So I think new connections will be formed because these are here along with the Magician. And then Wheel of Fortune is fate, it's destiny, changes, new things. Let me see what this Four of Pentacles is. Death, Four of Pentacles. And then King of Swords also. What is going on here? Now that could be an older person as well. Clarify this. Whoops, flipped it the wrong way. Jeez. Oh. Huh. Something about... And then there's another person. There's a lot of people here. I don't know how many people you're meeting. Gray Lunar Fae, but there's one person in particular that I feel like you're not going to want to leave. Like when you go to leave, it's going to be like, oh man, I don't want to leave. Kind of like you're hanging on to one person in particular. The Death card is here. So, you know, when one thing dies, something replaces it. Okay, just meeting two. So, because then we have this King of Swords. Now, this person may be older than you. Same energy as the Knight of Swords. But more mature, okay? Very, very focused energy, very goal-oriented kind of planning, logical, intellectual kind of person. And then we've got the Fool card, which is Aries energy. It's kind of like taking a leap of faith. So I feel like there's one person in particular, because this card keeps kind of standing out to me. This Four of Pentacles. It's kind of, you know, you can see he's like holding on to these sunflowers for dear life. Like, I don't want to let these suckers go. So, it's like, I feel like there's going to be one person in particular who you'll have, it's like you build up a strong connection with this person, and you're not going to, it's one of these, like, I don't want to leave. Like, when it comes time to go back home, it's like you're not going to want to leave. Now, even though they feel like more mature in nature, I feel like, and even though they're King of Swords, which they can be an air sign, okay, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. They don't have to be, but they feel very energetic, very playful. Okay, the Fool is the first card in the tarot deck. There is no number. This is Aries energy. This is very playful, young type of energy, type of personality. I feel like you're, you know, this one person in particular, you're going to be more drawn to. And so I feel like when it comes time to leave, it's just, you're going to have a hard time leaving, especially because of this one, whoever this one person is. I don't know, but it's something about this person where you're kind of like, oh man, it's time for me to go. Like, I don't want to go, you know, that type of thing. So that's what I get. So hopefully, I mean, it looks like it'll be fine. Like I say, it might feel a little awkward at first when you first meet them, and, you know, kind of, it just feels different. You know, it's a different, you're meeting these people, you know, so, but I feel like it'll be like you've known each other for quite a while, after the initial kind of awkward phase. And then I keep feeling there's one person in particular there who it's going to be real hard to leave. So you'll have to let me know. You'll have to let me know, as well as Hustler. you know, you'll have to let me know how it goes, what happens. So it looks good. Thanks for stopping in, Gray Lunar. Yes, please come back and let us know how it went. Who is next? Dizzy. Is Dizzy here? Dizzy, are you here? So right now I have Dizzy, Chelsea, Sonal, Eliza, Gulner, Beanish, Veronica, Zara, Kinza, Orion. Okay, there's Dizzy. So Dizzy, when did the last one end? How far back did the last relationship end? Like, what's the time frame? Okay, thanks, Eliza. Hang tight. A month ago? Okay. Alright, so I don't have a hard time dating, but I struggle to find girls. Well, if it was only a month ago, maybe it's you're not connecting just because they're not, you know, because that other one is so fresh. Maybe it's just because they're not like the other person. Just throwing that out there. Okay, BH has arrived. Okay, I've got you on there. You'll be after Orion. I never know which way to say that. Okay, so Dizzy wants to know about dating, connecting. Hi, Blue Paradise. Are those fairies or butterflies? I can't tell. I can't tell what those are. They're cute, but I can't tell. Okay, Dizzy wants to know about dating. They're fairies. They're cute. I thought they might be, but I wasn't positive. Dizzy wants to know about the dating prospects. Connecting. Why aren't these shuffling? These cards drive me insane. Dating prospects for Dizzy. Nine of Wands. Well, it does appear it's been a little difficult. What else? Let's see. Six of Pentacles. Yeah, that's not equal energy there. Knight of Cups. Interesting. Clarify the Nine of Wands. King of Pentacles. So Dizzy, do you feel like the ones you say you don't like connect well with, I there's something here about I don't, almost like you're how do I put this? Almost like you're not putting full effort when you do go out with the girls. Like you're not, it's like you're putting 80% into it but not 100%. Crowley, if you start acting up, you're gonna upset me. Get down, cat. I'm a Heyoka empath. I don't know if that affects your reading. Heyoka to me is well, I won't say. Um but it almost feels like when you go out with them, you're not putting in 100% effort. Like you're halfway, sort of like, yeah, okay. I don't know. Just like you're not putting full energy into the dates somehow on some level. What about the Six of Pentacles? Five of Pentacles in reverse. Judgment. The Chariot. It kind of feels like the last one, I don't know if she hurt you in some way or if she's the one that broke up. Five of Pentacles in reverse. Judgment in reverse. Like you're still healing from the last one. Chariot, moving on, moving forward. I mean, I see you kind of looking for love. You know, this is kind of your energy. Knight of Cups. I used to date for looks, but I dated a girl for herself. That was amazing. I'd like that type of connection again. I try my best. Clarify the Knight of Cups. So the Wheel in reverse. That's kind of almost a resistance for change. Temperance in reverse. Impatience. Three of Cups is literally the energy of socializing, going out, having fun, that kind of thing. But I'm getting like it's not time. Like there's a feeling of impatience. Clarify the Temperance. Yeah, like you're not happy. It's the impatient energy here. Ace of Pentacles. New beginnings, but I feel like you need to give it time. You need to like, there's something about the last relationship. Oh, there goes my cat. I'm gonna literally strangle him. Not literally, but I want to strangle him. Does it every time I'm live. Something about the past relationship. I don't know if she's the one that broke it off or what this is. where there's a feeling of being left out in the cold or not appreciated enough. And an energy of it's not the right time. Hold on, I gotta go take care of my cat in the other room. God, knocking stuff off my coffee table. Eliza, he does it every time, I swear. Like, he knows that I'm busy, so he, you know. She broke up because she moved. It resonates when you say. So, okay, so that's why the chariot is here. That can indicate moving. And it's here with this Judgment card and the Five of Pentacles, which is that kind of feeling left out or not appreciated, or, you know, feeling left out in the cold, which can be, you know, somebody breaking up with you. This Judgment is about transformation. Okay. This is probably her energy moving away. But this Temperance card in reverse, you know, Temperance is about balance. Okay. It's Michael the Archangel on this card. Okay. It's about balance, darkness, lightness, the healing of both. You know, the light here above his head. This is about patience, divine timing, things happening at the right time. In the reverse, it can be an unwillingness to wait or an unwillingness to be patient. And it's here with this Nine of Cups in reverse, which is not, it's not being fulfilled emotionally. Okay. So there's this energy of just not wanting to wait the period of time and do any kind of healing you have to do first before you go to the next person, if that makes sense. So it's kind of like you're being asked to wait. Kind of like it's not the right time. So when it is the right time, then you will meet, you know, that next person, the person that would be the right fit for you. So maybe that's why none of the ones that you've been dating have felt like the right fit, because there's something off. It's not time. Okay. So it feels to me like you just need to be patient, and in the meantime, you know, go out with your friends, hang out, you know, have a good time, whatever, or go on dates, but don't expect anything from, you know what I mean? Just go out, and if you want to go on a date just to hang out with them and just, you know, have a date, then that's cool. But don't look at it as like, oh, I have to find my next person, you know, because that'll change how you're projecting yourself as well. And that also changes how you're looking at the other person. So if I explained that correctly. So anyway, I hope that helped, Dizzy. Almost blew my candle out with the card shuffling here. So Chelsea is next. Are you here, Chelsea? Chelsea is here. Are my enemies defeated? Well, that is an interesting question. I think I need my other deck for this question. Okay. It almost sounds like you're battling a war. Are my enemies defeated? Okay, this will be interesting. No, Veronica, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 more people ahead of you. Well, 5 including the one I'm doing now. Okay. Chelsea wants to know if her enemies are defeated. Are Chelsea's enemies defeated? Are Chelsea's enemies defeated? Chelsea's enemies defeated. Are Chelsea's enemies... Ooh. In reverse. They're not laying down, so probably not. Page of Wands in reverse. Let's see. 2 of Pentacles. Okay, clarify the 4 swords. Moon in reverse. Something may come to light in regards to these people. Page of Pentacles in reverse. Feels like they're strategizing, like I feel like you'll learn something or hear something. Something will be revealed. Like kind of like a laying low kind of energy, but things are being planned in the background, if that makes sense. These pages are in reverse. Clarify the Page of Wands. Star in reverse. The Hierophant in reverse. It's almost like, oh, things didn't go as planned, but I'm not giving up. It's kind of what's coming from this. There is an energy also of stress, you know, so there's stress on that on their end. What about the 2 of Pentacles? Ace of Pentacles in reverse, 4 of Pentacles. Yeah, and then this 2 of Cups. Why did I say 2 of Cups? 2 of Pentacles. Trying to like make a decision. Should I do this or should I do that? Trying to juggle between the two. Should I stick with the plan? Should I veer off and do something different? So I don't think it's an energy of defeat. I think it's an energy of retreat. If that makes sense. Kind of like retreating to make a new plan, to figure it out. Okay. But I do feel like at some point you're going to learn, something is going to be revealed. Like, I don't know if somebody's going to tell you something or give you information. But I feel like it's just an energy of if I make a Stranger Things reference, people, you're probably not going to understand it unless you've seen Stranger Things. But it's like an energy of not total defeat, but like, you know, taking a step back to reassess the plan, you know, on their end. So, anyhow, I feel like you will learn, there'll be some kind of information or something will come to light that you're going to learn or find out that will help you. But right now it just feels like the other side is kind of trying to figure out, you know, which way to go, the direction. So I don't know if somebody tells you something or, you know what I mean, how this, it's like something being revealed. The moon in reverse is about something coming to light, information coming to light, something being dug up, you know, that you'll find out, that kind of thing. Okay, if that makes sense. Okay, so Sonal, are you here? Sonal is up next. I'm gonna check on my YouTube status on this. Okay, Sonal wants to know what is coming in love. I don't know what's still giving me an error message, but I'm still live, so I guess still says I got a poor connection. I don't know. Hey James, what's up? Yeah, something like that, Chelsea. Just finding out some kind of information. Sona wants to know what's coming in love. Hey James. Yay, you start your new job. Was it the first one? Eliza, you're next after I do Sonal. So just in a few minutes. I'm going to get my Light Seers deck back out for the love question. Was it the first one or the second one, James? The first interview you went on? Is that the one that you got the job? First one, yeah. Well, that's cool. You got the job. These cards are not cooperating. Well, I hope it goes well. Okay, Sona wants to know. Whoa! Sona, this King of Wands. I don't know if you saw it. It just flew out from the deck. Like, it flew so forcefully. That was crazy. I wasn't even ready yet. And it flew out. You're welcome, James. Did you see that, Optimus? That was like, it is Like, I'm lucky it didn't land on my candle, because it would have went it would have went up in flames. Makes sense. This is a fire energy with this king of wands. It could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Like, that was nuts. That was crazy. I was just shuffling a little bit, and all of a sudden, out came the king of wands. Shoo! Okay, what else? What else we got with this king of wands? Oh, Nine of Pentacles. That's good. Putting in effort. Oh, and the Tower. Oh, Sono might have some love coming. Might be some love coming. Tell me more about this king of wands. That's what I want to know. I need to know more about this king of wands here. Justice. Four of Wands in reverse. Knight of Pentacles. So yeah, so the king of wands can be a little like, you know, it could take this person a while to commit to somebody. You know, that wand energy, king of wands especially, can be you know, they're very high energy, okay? Very passionate people. This is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. I feel like they are working on, you know, financial gains, creating a legacy, that kind of thing. So they're a hard worker. But the Four of Wands in reverse can say, oh, they're not ready for a commitment just yet. So they can be slower to commit, okay? Let's see what I get with the Nine of Pentacles. Four of Cups. Ace of Pentacles. Six of Swords. Ace of Pentacles is good. That is someone offering you something, okay? I also feel like I need to say, and it's kind of strange because this is the King of Wands, you know, that wand energy, that fire energy, a lot of times they're very outgoing people, but not necessarily, okay? I am an Aries. I'm a fire sign. I fall into this King of Wands here. But I am not, by nature, outgoing, okay? I'm not a super outgoing person. I almost feel like I need to say, when you meet this person, so wherever you meet them, it's kind of like, don't miss the signs. Like, almost like you have to be careful not to miss the signs. So they may approach you in a way where it's possible to like miss the signs coming from them. They may not be great at it, you know. They may not come out and say, hey, I like you, let's go out, or, you know, that kind of thing. It might be more subtle. So it might be subtle to the point of you kind of missing the signals they're giving you, is what I'm trying to say. But we do have the Tower here, which is about a big change, a big upcoming change, okay? And I feel like it's related to this person you're going to meet. Then, oh, Temperance wants to come out a lot tonight. Divine Timing, Four of Pentacles. Page of Cups. This, again, is someone, it's a daydreaming energy. It's the energy of somebody asking you out for coffee or lunch or, a small type of meeting kind of thing. So I do feel it's coming. Okay. Um, I'm not good with, well, you better practice. So no, you better practice up on, no. um, because I feel like they might, especially with this Page of Cups, um, even though this King of Wands is here, it could even be they're a bit on the shy side, or there's some way that they're not, you know, they do it in a subtle way, so it's more subtle. Okay. Um, which is why I'm saying that you might miss, don't blink or you'll miss it. Um, it could be the setting where you meet them. Um, that might have something to do with it. Um, but yeah, I definitely feel like you have some kind of love connection here coming. Let me see about a time frame. King of Swords again. We got 2 4s here. I want to say within the next 4 months. So between now and June. I'd say within the next 4 months. Sono's like, I want to meet this person now. Maybe you meet them like at a store or a grocery store or something, where, a grocery store or some kind of other store where, the person wouldn't be, I don't know, they'd be more subtle. There's just something about it that's more subtle, where you might kind of not pick up on this, the signs, I guess you would say. Something to that effect, but it's coming. He's coming. There he is. Coming. Okay. Oh, and Lisa with these questions. Okay. Guys are so specific sometimes. Yep. Let me grab, I know which ones I'll grab. Let me grab these. Hi, Ishika. If I pronounced that properly, I hope so. Eliza, you don't like that Lightseers deck at all, do you? Eliza does not like that Lightseers. Yeah, you put down 5 things, but that doesn't necessarily mean they're going to be any of those 5 things as well. You know what I mean? Like, they might be something that's not even on those options that you listed. I mean, it doesn't mean they're going to be on, one of those career paths. Doctor, engineer, accountant, IT field, or a businessman. What if they're a politician? What if they're in a trade of some sort? There's all kinds of options. Gulner's next, by the way. I'm looking forward to Gulner's question, because Gulner always has interesting questions. Okay, Ishika, I'll add you. Okay, Eliza wants to know about future spouse's employment, career. Come on, cards, work with me now. I can try, but it's really hard to narrow down exact career from the cards. I'm just going to say that. Okay, Eliza wants to know about career of future spouse. Ace of Pentacles. Well, King of Pentacles in reverse. So we can just throw the doctor out of there. And I don't even remember what else was on the list. Accountant, engineer, IT field. Well, that might knock out a bunch of them. King of Pentacles in reverse is Three of Pentacles, Hierophant. Might be more businessman. Okay, Optimist. Optimist, I saw you in that one person's live. I don't even remember that guy's name. I don't usually go in his lives. I was like, wait a minute. I know Optimist. It feels more something of authority. Okay. The position would be, you know, when I see this, I think businessman. It's more authority, dealing with contracts, okay? Teamwork. I got Three of Pentacles here. I think it's more, it feels more businessman. Queen of Swords. Oh, wait, let me add you, Optimist. Yeah, I was like, why am I seeing them in a door dashing live? And then I was like, do I know Optimist from door dashing lives? And then I was racking my brain and I didn't think I did. Okay, Lisa wants to be added. Drive Daily, that's it. Yep. That's his name. Driving Daily. Eliza, that's not how it works. Okay. Six of Cups. Three of Cups. King of Pentacles in reverse. Nine of Cups. Clarify the Hierophant. Queen of Wands. So, even though the King of Pentacles is in reverse, which would indicate not a lot of financial stability, I do feel that he would be a businessman, because I have this Hierophant energy with the Six of Wands, which kind of tells me he's the person of authority. Okay, he's leading other people. Okay, it's here with the Six of Wands, which is the victory card. Also Queen of Wands. This is about control. It's about, knowing the direction to go. It's Queen of Swords is here as well. So like, owning his own, it's like he would own his own business, dealing with, I feel like it would deal with something that has more to do with contracts. I don't think you had it on the list, but I even feels this could even be like lawyer, like owning a law firm. Okay. Because there's something about, it's very, someone of authority dealing with a lot of contracts. But there's other people involved, as far as, there's a lot of teamwork in it. And I don't know, lawyer keeps, something to do with being a lawyer or a law firm. He could even be a judge, for all I know. But it just feels like it has more to do with like paperwork. If that makes sense. Like, there's a lot of paperwork involved with this. But it feels very businessman like, okay, with this Hierophant here, this Hierophant energy, the Six of Wands, the Three of Pentacles. Okay, it's like teamwork, but it feels like he would be the one in charge of all these other people, dealing with contracts and things. Like, he could even be a lawyer representing, hospitals or that kind of. There's a lot of paperwork here. Okay. Okay, so that is what I got about that. Gulner, you are next. Okay, please do not put your question in the chat until it is your turn, because it gets very confusing for me if whoever I'm reading for is trying to ask me something or whatever. I won't see it because other people are putting their questions in there. So please hold off on your question until I'm actually doing your reading. Hello to whoever I missed. Gonna have to scroll back a little. Gulner, I know you're here somewhere. All right, Poppy, I'm gonna add you. I'm gonna have to cut off my list here pretty soon. What will be Hassan's next action towards me? You did? On the phone? Is he still in California? Gets so excited at Gulner's questions. Likes. So he's still in. Is he still in California, or is he in a different? Or is he in a different state? Last time you said he was in California. Oh, on Zoom you got to see him. So you saw his face and everything. So he's still in California. Okay. I'm just so invested in your love life right now, Gulner. And then you don't come in to my lives, and then I'm like, what's up with Gulner? I wonder what's happening. Like, I gotta know what's happening with Gulner. Oh, he looked good, huh? So excited. I'm so excited. I'm so invested in this. It's entertaining for me, Gulner, because I don't have a love life, so I'm living through you, Gulner. Yes. Living through this. Yeah, you were supposed to ask him what his sign was, Gulner. Did you ask him what his sign is? What month is he born? Like, when was he born? Well, at least I'm not the only one that doesn't have one, Poppy. No, I don't feel so bad. Yeah, did you get his sign, Gulner? Wasn't that you, Hustler? January? So he just had a birthday. So he's Aquarius. My niece is an Aquarius. Her birthday is today. My mom is an Aquarius. Her birthday is next week. All right. What is Hassan's next move towards Gulner? Wait, I have one. So how long did you talk on Zoom, Gulner? How long was this Zoom call? Inquiring minds want to know. Ooh, look what just came out. The Emperor. There he is. Two hours? Oh my God. That's a lot. As much as he works, that's a lot. That is very good news. That's a very good sign. Hellgab, please read the pinned comment when you enter, please. Two hours. That's a long time, especially for him. If he's that busy, that's a long time. Alright, so far we have the Emperor. Okay, what else? What is his next? He's gonna make a move. I mean, the Emperor is no joke here. Ooh, the Emperor and the Magician. And the Seven of Cups. He's trying to figure out how to make this work. I got the Emperor here, the Magician, and the Seven of Cups. Options and choices. Magician, manifesting. The Emperor, large and in charge, being in control, making the moves. I got chills. They're multiplying. Okay. I will not sing because I don't sing well. Queen of Swords in reverse. Three of Cups. This is kind of... I feel like when he talks to you, it's kind of cute, actually. I feel like when he talks to you, he... there's like a switch that goes off where it's like he switches off from the Emperor energy to something softer. Like his voice changes. He speaks in a different way. Like he speaks softer. It's very interesting energy. Okay, Helga, I'll add you. I think I gotta end the... I think I have to end the list at Helga. There, I got quite a few now. Or I'll be here to the end of the... or middle of the night. What about the Magician? Queen of Cups. Oh, the High Priestess. Knight of Wands. Death in reverse. Or not in reverse. Why did I say in reverse? See, I knew it, Gulner. He does. He changes his... yeah. He's more stern and direct with other people. Like people... like when he's working. But then when he's talking to you, he softens up. Oh, I dropped a card. It feels like he's strategizing. What about the Seven of Cups? Six of Swords, moving forward. Oh, the Moon in reverse. He's going to tell you something soon. Mm-hmm. I feel like he's trying to figure out the best way to go about this. I think because of his travel, you know, with work and everything, like he's going with he's trying to listen to his intuition, okay? High Priestess. But for him, Gulner wants to be nosy just like I do. I'm nosy about Gulner's love life. Gulner's nosy about Hassan. He's trying to listen to his intuition. Because he does it, it's kind of like, no, I don't actually. I don't see any. Nope. It's like he's thinking and trying to listen to his intuition, but it doesn't feel like he's like, it doesn't, that's not his, it's not his natural inclination to be like super intuitive and listen to his, you know, gut feelings kind of thing. Not at least when it comes to romance. Business is different than romance. So it's like business, he knows what he's doing. Work, he knows what he's doing. You know, like this, I want to do this, do that, the other. But when it comes to you, it's like he doesn't want to screw it up or something. Yeah, he's logical and rational. He's an Aquarius, typical Aquarius. But I feel like it's like he's trying to figure out the logistics of it, you know, because he's traveling and all that. On those beaches in California when he's done working, you know. I had to throw in the beach comment. Couldn't resist. But the Moon in reverse, something's going to be, it's kind of like, it's almost an energy of, almost like he's going to say something like, I'm unhappy, like what, when I'm away from you or when I'm not talking to you, type of thing, like I miss you kind of energy. But I feel like his next move is he's trying to decide. He's going over choices, different options in his head. Like, what's the best way to go about this? You know, I'm in California right now, etc. A reef. Oh my God, you came right in the middle of Gulner's reading. Like, you have no idea. You've been missing it. You, she talked to Hassan for 2 hours on a Zoom call. See, Arif is excited. I knew she'd be excited. um, but yeah, I feel like he's weighing the options, Golden. He's like weighing, like, how do I go? How do I do this? Um, what's the best way to do this? Um, I feel like he's gonna kind of. Yes, we are all excited. Let me tell you. It almost see. Let me see. Clarify this moon. Oh, a moon in the tower. Oh, definitely. And her. Okay. So I feel like this is going to happen fairly soon. Not right away, but he's going to like fess up. He's going to say something like, I miss you. You know, I'd like to talk to you more. Something to that effect. Like, he's trying to figure out, because of his business mind that he has, and everything for him is logical. He's not, it's kind of like, you know, he's not an overly emotional person. So it's almost like, trying to hold back, but he's going to get to the point where he can't hold back anymore. So I feel like he's going to say something to you. Yeah, but see, I feel like he's trying to figure out how to do that because of like his work, you know, and he's to travel and the whole thing. Kind of like, how can I figure this out? You know, um, because it's more difficult because he is traveling so much for work. You know, it's kind of hard to date somebody when you're traveling all the time. You know what I mean? Like, he's trying to, it's almost like he's writing it down. How can I do this? Like, what's the plan here? Like, how should I go about this? But I feel like I feel like it's soon. Maybe for Valentine's Day. Maybe next weekend. Before next weekend. Valentine's Day. He's in the United States, so we're all about the Valentine's Day here. That's what we do in the United States. Professing love on Valentine's Day. I feel like he's going to say something. He's going to text you or whatever this is. It's going to be like, hey, I miss you, or I miss talking to you. It's that kind of, like, he's going to say something that you won't be expecting him to say. Let me put it that way. Girl, that's what I feel like is coming next. I'm so excited. Just so happy for Goldner's new budding relationship. we're all into this. Yeah, Valentine's Day is next weekend. Because that is my mother's birthday, also Valentine's Day. So I don't forget the day. Can't forget it when it's my mom's birthday. It's definitely coming. Definitely. Yeah, we're all invested in this. We're all invested in this. See, Jaylene is all invested now. It's like a soap opera or something. It's like a Hallmark movie. Oh, Jaylene, we've been doing this for weeks now with Gulner. You have no idea. You have no idea. It has just been crazy. Oops, I gotta pin my message here. See, that's how I keep people coming back to my lives. Because they're all wanting to know about Gulner's love life. No, I didn't add you. I was still reading for Gulner. So I'll add you and you'll be the last one after Helga. Because I just had to close my list. So next is Beanish. I know Beanish is here. Beanish is always here, waiting. I'm so excited. If I can't have a love life, at least other people can. Just saying. I gotta root for Gulner here. Beanish, I know. Beanish, I can count on Beanish to be here. Yeah, that 2 hour Zoom call, you know, a guy who's busy working and that busy does not take 2 hours out of his day for no reason, okay? That just does not happen. Not unless they're way into the person. Don't say what? What did I say? I feel like, I almost feel like when Gulner comes in, I need to grab a glass of wine or something. I'm telling you. I'm just speaking the facts. I do not have a love life. There is nothing going on in my love. There is no love life. It is non existent at the moment. There's nothing going on. Therefore, I don't have one. Beanish, did you put your question in the chat? If you did, I missed it. I don't think you did, but at this point, I'm just like, you know what? I'm too old for a love life anyway. So I'm just going to be a crazy cat lady for the rest of my life by myself. No, Beanish. It's Beanish's turn, but I haven't seen Beanish's question. Veronica, you're after Beanish. Okay, there's Beanish. What is coming in the second half? Okay. All right. What is coming in the second half? Yeah, dating gets old. And then you gotta talk to new people and go over, make small talk and all the things. It's just annoying. You're further on the list, Lisa. You're after Optimist. I've got after Beanish is Veronica, Zara, Kinza, Orion, BH, Ishika, Optimist, Lisa, Poppy, Helga. Arif is last. Last but not least. Beanish wants to know about the second half of this year. Yeah, it's annoying. It just gets old quick. I did that years ago, and it's like, okay, I'm tired of it. I still know Hassan. He's gonna say something or do something before Valentine's Day. Okay, what's coming up for Beanish? Second half of the year. Queen of Wands in reverse. Page of Pentacles, something new. Hierophant in reverse. Clarify the Queen of Wands. Six of Swords. Death in reverse. The World in reverse. So oh, that's the Devil in reverse. I don't know if this is someone else from the past or if this is your energy of like the first part of, so like in June or July. I don't know if this is some kind of something you've dealt with in the past that becomes a like a struggle again. Something that was more toxic. Clarify this Devil. Five of Wands. Yeah, it was. Could be like, I don't know if you had a habit that you got rid of or something that was a struggle for you, kind of pops back up. Let me see what the Page of Pentacles is about. Knight of Swords. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy. They don't have to be that sign, but they could be. Feels like an offer that might come in. Oh, King of Cups. Yeah. Why the Sun in reverse? Six of Pentacles. Well, you may have your choice between two people Feels like it could be in the fall. King of Swords, King of Cups. So one is more emotional than the other. Page of Pentacles. Okay, this is new energy. It's a dating kind of energy. Somebody asking you out on a date. And we got a Knight. Well, the Knight of Swords could be younger than you. King of Cups could be someone older than you. But one of them one of them ends up not being a good fit for you. Something about, I don't know, they just, probably this Knight of Swords. Like they don't put enough effort into it, or not as much effort as you put into it. So I feel like it'd be more the King of Cups. What about the Hierophant reverse? Then we got a Knight of Wands. How many people are coming towards Beanish? Now we have a Knight of Wands. Queen of Cups. Oh, that could be a past person. Ugh, we don't want that. Jaylene, quite often, usually at least 3 times a week. I'll be live tomorrow night as well. But then, like, closer to the end of the year, someone, I don't know, it feels like someone trying to come back around. Somebody that moved away, possibly. Clarify the King of Cups some more. 3 of Wands, yeah. I feel like it'd be this King of Cups. King of Cups, 3 of Wands. This is like looking towards the future. King of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. I feel like this, if you have your choice between 2 people, this would be the one that you would end up with. And this energy is they'd be very nurturing, very caring. King of Cups, they know, they don't always show their emotions outright, but they do it in different ways. They won't necessarily tell you outright, you know, until they know you better. But then towards the end of the year, I don't know if this person moved away or you moved away. Feels like some connection that broke off. That person may pop up. But the King of Cups is the one I would say you would end up with. And that would be in the fall. Because that's here with this Page of Pentacles. There could be someone else, but I don't think you just won't hit it off with the other person if there is another person. If that makes sense, Beanish. Like this Knight of Swords, I don't think that would go very well. I don't think it would go very well. So I would say closer to the August, September in there, October. Yeah, I feel like the King of Cups would be the serious, more commitment type of energy. So next is Veronica. Veronica is up. So I've got Veronica, Zara, Kinza, Orion, BH, Issaka, Optimus, Lisa, Poppy, Helga, Arif. You're welcome, Beanish. Okay, Veronica, what is your question? I think I'm going to get this other deck. I haven't used it at all. Austin. Okay, what are Austin's plans with Veronica? Okay, hang tight, Zara, you're next. Austin's plans with Veronica. Austin's plans with Veronica. Okay. What are Austin's plans with Veronica? What are Austin's plans with Veronica? Page of Swords in reverse. Page of Swords in reverse. That can be somebody keeping tabs on you. I don't know why he'd be keeping tabs on you right now or in the past. Knight of Cups in reverse. Austin's plans with Veronica. Hierophant in reverse. Why is this feeling more like a no contact past connection? All of these cards are saying no contact past connection. We're no well then I guess that's why. He's keeping an eye on you. Like, spirit guides aren't playing with this reading. They just laid it out on the line. Page of Swords in reverse. That can be like somebody keeping tabs on you online. What, like watching, you know, looking at your stuff. You know, Knight of Cups in reverse. It's all that emotional energy. Hierophant in reverse. It's kind of a commitment gone wrong. So all three of these cards clarify this Page of Swords. This is the one that I'm concerned with at the moment. Five of Wands. He's trying to see if you're going out with anyone. Five of Wands. Competition. He's keeping an eye on you. Yep, he's keeping an eye on you. He wants to know what's going on with you. King of Wands. Okay, I just got the chills. He's trying to control He's trying to control the situation. Why am I getting an icky feeling from this? Let's see. Two of Swords in reverse. Ace of Cups in reverse. Like, it almost feels like it's a control thing or an anger thing, but it doesn't feel like emotional. I don't know. It's very weird. What about the Knight of Cups in reverse? Four of Cups. He's thinking about the past. Ace of Swords. I don't feel like he's truthful. Nine of Swords. He got some anxiety, that's for sure. He's a little anxious. Ugh. What about the Hierophant reverse? The Fool in reverse. The Sun. Three of Cups. Three Cups in reverse. Did this end because of like third party stuff going on with him? Three of Cups can be third party energy. The High Priestess, but you kind of knew on some level what was going on. Three of Cups in reverse, High Priestess. High Priestess is a gut feeling, like you knew what he was doing. I don't know if he was cheating on you or what this is. Like, Three of Cups in reverse is not great. It was third party? Okay, that... My spirit guides are on the ball tonight, let me tell you. Six of Cups in reverse. All of these, like, when I tell you that every single card that's coming out it's like a flashing neon sign in my face. And that doesn't happen a lot, honestly. So my guides are doing this. It's kind of like, because like he is not a good person. Like what he does, it's not good. And that's what my spirit guides are laying it out the way that it's laid out. He's dishonest. He's not loyal. Six of Cups in reverse, like acting, it's kind of, it's like somebody, it's one of those people that say, oh, I want you back, I've changed, I'll never do it again. And then you take them back, and then a week later, they're doing the same thing they've always done. Like, it's not good. But none of it feels emotional. Like, it's not even like it's almost just like he's mad that it happened and he got caught and that kind of thing. It's not even like, I don't feel he has remorse or regret. Like, it's just like he's mad that he's not controlling the situation. Like, it's not in his control anymore. So he's watching you, trying to figure out, oh, who is she with? Is she dating someone? What's going on? It's just all not good. Tell me more about the King of Wands. Queen of Swords in reverse. Six of Wands. He thinks he can, yeah, like, no. It's not. He thinks he can control the situation even now. Like, it's just not good. I almost feel like I need to say, like, be careful. Watch yourself, you know, don't share anything online. Or even if some of your friends are friends with him, you know, like, it feels like he may even be, if he's friends with any of your friends online, trying to go through them to see what you're doing, kind of thing. Does that make sense? I don't know if my chat froze or if nobody's talking. I don't think anybody's talking. Does that make sense, Veronica? I gotta check this because. Okay, still connected. My mom thinks he drove past the house. I would probably agree with your mom. Like, that's, you know, I just said, like, I almost feel like I need to give you a warning. Like, those cards were just laid out from the get-go. First three cards that came out. I didn't hush anyone. I just had to make sure I was still connected because it's YouTube has been giving me an error technical thing all night that I ignored. I completely ignored it, so I didn't know. Yeah, I would be careful with him because that was not good. None of the stuff I was picking up was good. Like, not good at all. He's definitely watching you, Veronica. Oh, Zara is next. I know Zara's here somewhere. Zara's always here. I would be very careful. I mean, all of those, you know, my spirit guides were like, you know, if I had a red flag, it would have been waving. Those cards were just crazy. BH, you're after. Oh, so I have Zara, Kinza, Orion, and then you. Well, I'm glad you're not with them anymore, Veronica, but yeah, please be careful. He just seems like a control freak, and I think he's mad that he got caught, and, you know, just mad at the whole situation. Lisa, you're after Optimist. Zara, are you here and typing? Zara's usually here. Lisa has a lovely name, I think. Just gonna say that. Yeah, Poppy's after Lisa. Where is Zara? Zara, are you typing? Zara's usually here. Oh, there's Zara. What will be the intentions of the next partner that will come into my love life? Okay. Intentions of the next partner. I know, I don't see a lot of Lisas, actually. Zara wants to know about the intentions of the person she will meet in her love life this year. I gotta knock some energy out of these. Clear these cards. What will be the intentions of Zara's next partner? I had to take a deep breath after that last one. Okay. I got one flipped over. With the Emperor that flipped over. All right, intentions of Zara's next partner this year. The Devil. We don't want to start with that card now. Come on. Could be a Capricorn. Let's see. Intentions of Zara's next partner. Eight of Swords. Ugh. Come on now. And Death in Reverse. What in the what? Okay, that's New Beginning. I'm okay with that card. Eight of Swords and the Devil. Clarify the Devil. Knight of Wands. Ooh. What's up with these wands tonight? King of Pentacles. That's a good one. How many cards? Okay. I feel like this person will be very energetic. Do I have another card flipped over? No. I do see an offer here. And I also see King of Pentacles. It's very loyal energy. Very loyal, very committed. They could be they could end up being a workaholic though. So I've got this devil here, which is usually something more toxic. Could be overindulging, spending too much money, or working too much. Can be codependency. It just, can be a wide variety of things. I mean, King of Pentacles is loyal. That's loyal energy. It's about commitment. It's about loyalty. It's about putting in effort. Tell me about the Eight of Swords. Sun. The Star. Why did I say the Sun? Star. Three of Pentacles in reverse. So I feel like, I don't know if this person's a businessman or owns a business. I feel like the downfall could be not as much communication as you would like because he's busy. I feel like it could stress you out a little, like, oh, I wish I could talk to him more, or that type of thing. But I feel like it would be due to him working a lot, working on making money. So it might be something, you'd have to get used to. Death in reverse, 10 of Wands, Justice, the Moon. But I feel like if it was a situation of him working a lot, or, if you were dating and or if you were more committed and you said to him, like, I feel like I don't talk to you enough or whatever, that type, because you're working all the time, I feel like he would try to fix it. So I feel like he'd be very willing to change it, to make things fair. We've got the Justice card, Death in reverse, kind of like, okay, I'm going to try to ease that, burden and the anxiety that you have, that we don't, talk enough. Well, I feel like his intentions would be a commitment, but the hard part would be him fitting in the more time, for a relationship. Because I feel like he would be very, money oriented, business oriented. Kind of like Gulner talking to her love interest when he's working all the time. So it is good. It's good. He works. He's a hard worker. King of Pentacles. It's somebody very loyal, grounded, stable. Working on their finances. Yeah, I feel like it's a new person. Ace of Pentacles. That's an offer. It's effort. A new person, but I feel like you would have to get used to the fact that he'd be working a lot. So you'd have to get accustomed to that. But it also feels like if you said to him, hey, I wish I could see you more, that kind of thing, I feel like he would adjust his schedule for you. It feels pretty soon. Let me see. Ooh, the Hierophant. That's definitely commitment energy there. Tower in reverse. High Priestess is Pisces energy. Purva, I'm not doing any readings tonight. Sorry, my list is closed for tonight for readings. Zara, it feels like maybe it feels soon, but at the same time it doesn't feel soon. It's kind of hard to explain. Let's say within 6 months. Yeah, the list is closed. Because I have people that are currently waiting, so I had to close the list. Or I'll be here all night. You're welcome, Zara. Kinza, are you here? Kinza is here. Okay, shoot me with your question. Shoot the question, Kinza. After Kinza is Orion, BH, Iska, Optimus, Lisa, Poppy, Helga, and Arif. If Arif doesn't fall asleep or get busy by then or whatever. Okay, Purva, you've got to go because you're not listening to what I'm telling you. Well, that's quite the question. Will I settle in Canada, Europe, Dubai, or Australia after marriage with my husband? The states and things are very hard. Countries, like, it's pretty hard to pinpoint those with tarot cards. Just gonna say. That's not an easy task. Feelings, yes, that kind of thing. Specific countries is not an easy task. One just flew out. 3 of Cups. 4 of Wands. I'm going to put them back, but I'm going to keep those in the back of my mind. Sometimes those kind of questions I have to do as a yes or no one card pull. Because they're difficult when it comes to states, countries, and that kind of thing. Okay. Kinza wants to know what country will she be in after marriage with her future husband. So let's see. I'm just going to do yes or no. So Canada, will it be Canada? If it's upright, it's yes. If it's reverse, it's no. Will she end up in Canada? Upright, yes. Reverse, no. Oh, there's yes for Canada. I don't even remember what they all were. Europe. Will she be in Europe? And if more come out upright, then that'll be a problem. Europe is a no. What about Dubai? Will she end up in Dubai? Upright, yes. Reverse, no. Upright is yes. Canada and Dubai are yes. What about Australia? Australia is a no. So we have Canada and Dubai. Something about Dubai, though. Six of Cups. This is Dubai. Six of Cups, almost like something's familiar. Or somebody has an emotional tie to Dubai. It's like a nostalgia type of energy. Like something familiar about it, some kind of emotional connection with Dubai. Canada doesn't have the same quality. Tell me more about Canada. World in reverse, unfinished business, the hangman. Oh, they're all in reverse. Could be there's business type of things in Canada for your husband. That feels more business related than Dubai. Tell me more about Dubai. Oh, the devil. Why do we want that? Okay. Queen of Swords. Queen of... Yeah. I don't know. Could be somebody's... I don't know if his mother is there. Got some older kind of energy here. Two queens in Dubai. Five of Swords. 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups. This is like the family emotional energy here. There's something about Dubai. It feels more like Dubai. Canada almost feels unfinished business or something here. Ace of Swords. Kenza, I strongly feel like it's Dubai. There's something there about some kind of emotional attachment. Maybe his parents, his mother, grandmother, I don't know. But it's a strong emotional attachment of some kind. You know what I mean? There's more emotional ties there with Dubai. On some level there. Or maybe, you know, just a fondness for Dubai, or they've been there or something. Something to that effect. Just feels more emotionally tied to Dubai. Can you do a family? Hey, Karen, I don't know what you mean, do a family. Okay, Orion, you're up. Yeah, I am up pretty late tonight. What is the purpose of my life? Well, I won't be on until like tomorrow night, Karen. Who? BH, you're after Orion. Orion wants to know about life purpose. Life purpose for Orion. Usually I'll probably tomorrow night I'm gonna try to start like at 8:30ish, around there. 8:30, 9 o'clock. Night, Karen. I'll probably see you in MD's live. He's supposed to be live tomorrow during the day. Or at least he said he would be. Okay, Orion wants to know life purpose. Orion wants to know about life purpose. Bye, Karen. You didn't bother me. 3 of Swords. Healing pain. Maybe healing others. Let's see what else. 6 of Pentacles. Equality. Knight of Swords. Clarify the 3 of Swords. The Sun. The Lovers. It almost feels like, it's kind of weird. I get like counselor vibes, or teaching, coaching, like turning pain into happiness. 3 of Swords with the Sun. Helping others make choices. The Lover's card is here. Six of Pentacles is balance. Let's see. Clarify the 6 of Pentacles. Star in reverse. Ace of Wands. Know if this is... It's almost about bringing more balance into life. Sharing... It's like trying to help other people find their passion, or starting over. It's like this energy of helping other people start over in some manner. Like people that have gone through a hard time or trauma. What about the Knight of Swords? Lots of communication. Yeah, it's kind of like, you know, people that have been hurt. Um, I don't know if this is like relationship stuff or coaching. Yeah, I mean, it almost feels like it's a coaching capacity or um, kind of guiding. It almost reminds me of like people that have been through some kind of traumatic experience and then they help others get through the same experience. Kind of like, well, I've been through this in my life, so I've been there, I can help you, you know, move on from that. It's kind of that, you know, whatever capacity that would be. Um, but it feels like a coaching kind of, it almost feels therapeutic in some way. Coaching, um, teaching, lots of communication, like back and forth, helping others make choices. Um, it can even be like on a spiritual level, you know, that kind of thing. Um, just kind of helping people that have, you know, had lots of anxiety or lots of just upset trauma in their life, that kind of thing. If that makes sense. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, like it's healing work, but it kind of feels like one-on-one coaching or uh, counseling, that kind of thing, in some way. Like whatever way that would be for you, that's what it feels like. Okay. So it seems very good, I will say. You're welcome. And now it is BH's turn. BH, and then Ishika, Optimus, Lisa, Poppy, Helga, Arif. I don't even think Arif is here anymore. Unless she's off baking something. What should I need to... Okay, what do I need to improve? Okay. How can BH improve? What do they need to improve? Oh, come on, cards. What does BH need to improve? What do they need to work on in their life? What does BH need to improve in themselves? I don't think Arif is here. I think Arif left. Or she's baking something. What does BH need to improve? Oh, the first card out is the Hierophant. Taurus energy. That's authority. Let's see. Four of Pentacles. Something about maybe learning to be confident with choices, like not holding on to regret or remorse. clarify this hierophant. Ugh, what is this? Non-commitment stuff coming up here. I don't know if you have a hard time making commitments. Working on patience. Yeah, she's always baking something. Lovers in reverse. Ooh, this is... I don't know if you had a relationship that ended recently or what this is. Or maybe it's working on getting over past relationship. You know, like relationships that didn't work out. These are all like relationship cards. Yeah, temperance in reverse. That's like a patience. It's all relationship stuff over here. It's craziness. It's like, oh, it's almost, I don't know if it's like getting over regrets from the past or past relationships. Kind of, it almost feels like, I don't know, maybe more confidence. Tell me about the Four of Pentacles. It's like trusting yourself more. Like needing to trust yourself more. Yeah, when it comes to choices. Almost like you have a hard time making choices and kind of staying firm in your choice. Like, this is my decision. I'm sticking with it. Yeah, there's a lot of, all this stuff here is a past relationship. Like all of those cards, except for the Temperance. Yeah, it's kind of like, I literally just said that. Like when you have choices, making a choice and kind of sticking to it and moving on. It's an energy of like having confidence in your choice or your choices. Almost like you have a tendency to make a choice and then like, oh, I regret that. Oh, I regret that choice. I shouldn't have done that. Because then Page of Swords is here. This can be about learning, knowledge. So, we all make choices, and even if it doesn't go well, that's how we learn. So unless you've done something horribly, horrible, don't regret your choice. Like the choice happens for a reason. Everything has, a choice, a consequence, a choice, a reaction. It feels like you might regret your choices too much. Maybe especially over, heartache or heartbreak. Like, oh, I screwed that up. Or, maybe you think about the past too much. A lot of emotions tied into that. But it feels like a lot of it is past, has to do with past regrets. Not listening to your gut enough. High Priestess in reverse. Like I feel it's these, it's saying it's all about trusting yourself. Trusting your choices, trusting your intuition, knowing that you can handle it, knowing you're making the right choice, even though it might not work out the best in the end, you're still making the choice that was best for you at the time that you made the choice. So I hope that made sense. It's kind of like we what is that saying? You do the best you can at the time with, the knowledge that you had. Kind of like don't beat yourself up about past choices. That's what it feels like. Because, I mean, that's how we all learn, That's how we all learn our lessons from all the, Lord knows I got so many. Like, why did I do that? Why did I ever do that? I've even got that, like, man, I shouldn't have done that. Hindsight is 20/20, but you still learn from it, so it's all good. You're welcome. Who did I say was next? Ishika? Is Ishika still here? Ishika, Optimus, Lisa, Poppy, Helga. Arif, I don't think is here. I think she did this the last time. She said, put me on the list. And then she vanished. Okay, Ishika is here. And what is your question, Ishika? Want to know about my career, graduating, not getting any further insights. Okay. Ishika wants to know about career. What is happening with Ishika's career? Cards don't stick together. Career for Ishika. Ishika wants to know about career. Helga's still hanging in there. Okay. Career insights for Ishika. Page of Wands, well, that's promising. Four of Pentacles. Page of Wands is creative energy. Something you're passionate about. Let's see. Nine of Swords, that's a lot of anxiety. Tell me about the Page of Wands. Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups, that's a lot of emotional attachment to this career or whatever you went to school for. Let's see. King of Swords in reverse, Queen of Wands. You may need to be more assertive with this. Clarify the Queen of Wands. Judgment in reverse. Page of Swords in reverse. What about the Four of Pentacles? Seven of Wands. Well, I feel like you'll have lots of options. But it seems like you might, something about assertiveness or confidence, more communication, or a different way of communicating, kind of like with companies or wherever you're trying to get a job. What about Nine of Swords? Definitely anxiety, feeling left out. What about the Seven of Cups? There may be some options you have. I don't know if it involves looking in a direction you haven't looked, but you have lots of options. Okay, Seven of Cups is lots of options, but Four of Cups can be missing something that's right in front of you. It's almost like it's kind of like oh, I didn't think of that. Like a different, it still involves like what you went to school for or what, your interest is, but maybe in a different way you hadn't thought of before. But there's definitely something about confidence, communication, maybe looking outside the box a little or looking in a different way than you have been. Tell me more about the Seven of Cups. Let me see. Tower in reverse. High Priestess in reverse. Like, trust your... Geez, Helga, you must be in the UK. High Priestess in reverse. Like, trust your instinct more. Or trust those places or prospects that you feel most drawn to. Because that's where those options are at, where those choices are at. I feel like the trusting your gut feeling goes hand in hand with the confidence. Wherever the spark is for you, wherever, whatever you're most passionate about, that's where you're going to find the opportunity. And it may be something you hadn't really thought of in that way before. But I do feel like you've got options coming towards you. You just have to be more aggressive with it or more assertive. That along with kind of trusting your gut feeling. Trusting, this is what I want to do. This is what I'm passionate, kind of more narrowing down. Maybe it's kind of too broad right now. Iceland? You're in Iceland? Wow. That is crazy to me. Helga is in Iceland. Wow. Okay. Does that make sense, Ishika? I don't know if it's like you've got it too broad right now, or what that situation is. kind of, I don't know, narrowing it down somehow to what you're most passionate about, I guess I would say. Because I feel like once you get it more narrowed down, that'll help you with the confidence. Like, what do you really know the best? What do you, what are you good at? What are you the best at? That kind of, where's all your knowledge at? That kind of thing. That'll give you that confidence booster, I think. But you definitely got some options. You're welcome. Optimus, you are next. I gotta do something real quick where you're typing your question. I will be right back. All right. Okay. Oh, Arif is here. Or came back. Okay. Energy update around. Do you mean executive assistant? Is that what you mean, Optimist? See, I was right. You were baking. Oh, you were baking a chocolate cake. That's my favorite. Okay, that's what I thought you meant. Yeah, she's always baking something over there. Okay, we want energy update on the executive assistant rehire. What kind of frosting? Kind of frosting are we talking about on this chocolate cake? That's what I want to know. Because I'm all about the frosting. I don't even need the cake. Just give me the frosting and I'm good. Ugh. More chocolate. My favorite, chocolate with chocolate. Ugh. Okay. Need an energy update on the rehire executive assistant job for Optimist. I love frosting. I'm not a sweets person, but when it comes to frosting, I am. Let me tell you. I'm definitely all about the frosting. Oh no, what happened to my screen? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, there I am. My screen went blank on my phone and I started panicking. Okay. Yeah, it did. Okay, so it did. It's probably my I don't know. Something about YouTube. My connection tonight is not great. That might have been it. No, I was freaking out. The tower. Something's going on with it. You got the tower for the first card. Ten of Swords in reverse. That's good. Ooh, the Empress. Ooh, it looks good. That's really good. The Empress, that's like all 4 queens rolled into one. Major manifesting here. Ooh, why do we got the Devil with the Emperor in reverse? Page of Cups. And you like the boss? Like, this is the Emperor in reverse. Emperor is like boss energy, but it's in reverse here with the Devil. I don't know what that's... What about the Ten of Swords? Knight of Swords in reverse. 3 of Swords. Queen of Cups. Lisa, like, swipe down or refresh your page. I had to refresh for it to come back. 9 of Pentacles, that looks good. 8 of Cups. 2 of Cups. I'm thinking it looks really good. This over here could have been, I don't know if that was the past energy with the boss. It's dark again. Refresh if you can't. Refresh the live if it's still dark. Mine is okay after I refreshed it. Yes. Just refresh it. Swipe down to the next live and then swipe back. Mine's still okay. I just had to refresh it once and it was good. Did I pay the electricity? Oh my god. No, it'd be YouTube. I don't know. It still looks okay on my end. But YouTube has been acting weird all night. Nothing, even after refreshing. Optimus, can you still see the screen? Optimus can still see it. I can see it. I don't know, guys. Oh, it's dark for you too? What is going on? Let me see. It's been weird all night long. Let me put a backup thing in here. Let's see. How do I put it back up? Okay, let's see. Hold on. Advanced. I don't even know how to put the backup one in here. No idea what I'm doing. Server. Where's the backup URL? Hold on. Backup one. Oh, that didn't work either. I don't know. I tried to fix it, but it didn't work. Am I still here? Does anybody see me? Does anybody hear me? I don't know. I see it on my phone. Well, I might have to end the live if nobody can see anything. Yeah, YouTube's been acting funky tonight. Yeah, Lisa's next. But if you guys can't see the cards, I mean... Helga, you're after Poppy. Lisa, Poppy, Helga, Arif. Well, you guys can hear me, but you can't see anything. I thought I fixed it, but I did not, obviously. Lisa, you want me to do yours anyway, even though you can't see the cards? I doubt it. The way YouTube's going, I doubt it's going to come back. Okay, Lisa, what is your question? Yeah, either that or I could just put you at the top of the list for tomorrow. I don't know what's going on with YouTube tonight. It's having issues. I've never had this problem before. Will Kyle contact Lisa soon? Okay. Will Kyle contact Lisa again soon? Will Kyle contact Lisa soon? Page of Swords. Yes, that looks good. Page of Swords. First card out. Star in reverse. I don't know how soon it'll be, but he'll contact you. Eight of Pentacles. Clarify the Page of Swords. Oh, the Lovers in reverse. Five of Wands in reverse. Page of Wands. I don't know if you guys dated before or what this is. Lovers in reverse. Five of Wands in reverse. Almost like there was competition or something in the past. The Page of Wands is good. That's like someone contacting. Page of Swords. Oh, okay. That makes sense then. That explains that. But Page of Swords is here and Page of Wands. He might be watching you a little online. Might be some online stalking going on. Okay, what about the Star in reverse? The Sun. Ooh, the Devil. Well, that's in reverse. Devil in reverse. He seems like he might be a little, I don't know, flighty or back and forth kind of energy. King of Wands in the reverse. I don't know if this is like in the past. Kind of like inconsistent or something here. Clarify the King of Wands. Hermit in reverse. Well, he might contact. Hermit in reverse. The World. What about the Eight of Pentacles? Ten of Wands. Ooh. I almost feel like he stresses you out. We both have a third party. Oh. Justice. Nine of Swords. Ten of Wands. Like, that's a lot of anxiety. Carrying a heavy load. Justice card. That's about fairness. Clarify the Page of Wands. I don't think he likes being alone, that's for sure. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Four Cups in reverse. Just feels stressful in the future. Future energy seems a bit stressful. It's kind of like this up and down. Stresses me out. No, I'm okay. Stresses me out. No, I'm okay. Just like very roller coaster-ish kind of energy. But I do feel he's like keeping an eye on you online or something here. Page of Wands, he could very well be thinking about contacting you. Hermit reverse, that's the same kind of thing. You have no... Well, I don't know. Maybe he's doing it some other way. King of Wands in reverse. I never like that energy in reverse. That's what bothers me. Eight of Cups in reverse. Like, I feel like there's a good chance he'll contact you, but at the same time, in the future, it feels like it gives you anxiety or it gives you a hard time. That kind of thing. Just kind of feels more stressful, like toward in the future. I mean, that could change. Energy's always changing. You know, people change. But right now, like, the future part looks stressful. Like, there's a lot of anxiety there. But I do feel there's a good possibility he'll contact you. That energy of him contacting feels like it's more now. The anxiety more so in the future.